So it's a thing in society to kind of be, just be positive all the time, positive thinking, be a good positive team player. And if you can't be positive, then here's some pills to make you do so, just so you can get on the same level as everybody else. And emotions are a funny thing, I mean, you go and you see somebody who's really happy and really positive, and there's kind of like a glow to them almost, like yeah, I like that person, I'm kind of gonna hang around that person a little bit. And I do truly believe that there are people in this world who are more positive, people who are more negative, people who are maybe more kind of in the middle. And I'm no psychologist, but I think that has a lot to do with like their past and experiences in life, because different people, it's so crazy. Like each person, individual person out of the 8 billion people we're at now, maybe 9 billion, all of them have a different experience with life. Like the same thing that we all go through every day is somehow completely different, and it's really hard for me to wrap my brain around that, but it is true. So I think you'll never get two people who are quite at the same level as far as like emotions and all that stuff kind of goes. And I think it's really important to note that like you don't have to be positive all the time. I mean, life is not going to be happy every single day 365 days a year for the rest of your life, and you shouldn't force it to be that way, because your body has emotions in a sense to tell you if something's wrong, if there's something it tells you what you like and don't like. And I think too many people try to push themselves to this really high level of positivity, and they end up pushing these other emotions that your body's like, hey, we're here, we need you to do something about this, and you're just like, no, get down there, here's 10 inspirational quotes all over my Facebook feed. I think we all know something like that. But if you don't let your body do that, like let your body be angry or sad or mad or even happy, I mean, that's not excluded, you don't really know what you're getting out of life. You don't really, like, people are just like, well, I'm really unhappy in where I am right now, and sometimes you just don't know, and you don't exactly know what to do, and that's okay too. But I find that the more that you pay attention to your emotions, the more you'll find where you need to go in life. And I'm starting to kind of figure that out now after almost 30 years on this planet, but it's been a bit of a rough go, but I'm starting to pay more attention to what makes me happy, and I'm starting to slowly filter that in more and more, rather than kind of just try and force it all at once and just ruin everything. Because I've done that a few times already. It does not work. So I'm really kind of trying to learn and get better at focusing and understanding what makes me happy, what makes me sad, what makes me angry, and how I can slowly kind of work myself into this more happy space and slowly put out the other stuff. I still don't know what I'm doing, and I don't think anyone really figures it out. But it's just something I've been thinking about lately, that I've had a couple days where I just haven't been feeling the greatest, and I watched a movie because I was bored called Joy, and I think that if you have any questions about emotions or something, you can watch it, because it's really interesting. It's about the emotions in a girl's head, and they're all trying to play with each other, and there's the main emotion is joy, and she's trying to suppress all of the other emotions to keep this girl happy and from having a breakdown. And like when you really think about it, like after watching the movie, it almost seems like she's the villain of the movie, because she ends up just wrecking all sorts of shit trying to get these other emotions to be suppressed. And I won't ruin much of the movie for you, because it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen, but it's just a really neat idea when you think of it in that backwards perspective. And I think sometimes we have to have this same effect of happiness. Like, yes, we know what makes us happy, but is it really suppressing something else? Like, why are we doing this now? Like, it's just getting to know yourself and getting to know what you enjoy, what makes you angry, and what makes you sad, and all that stuff. I already said all that, but I think it'll just help you find a better path in life. And every once in a while I like to make a video like this. Couldn't think of any gameplay or anything today, and I think I'm going to save my live stream for tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to do a nice big long one tomorrow at some time, so keep an eye on that. But I have ideas in my head, and I trust you guys. You guys come here all the time to watch me and watch these videos, even if they aren't about the game that you may be subscribed for. So it's really cool to see you guys interact with me about the ideas that I have and maybe say, well, Dink, you're an idiot. Like, look at the facts. And then I do some learning too. So it's just really cool that as a community that I can even make these types of videos and that you guys actually watch them. Because I really enjoy them, and it's there's just talking and getting ideas in my head and making sure that I'm not as crazy as I think I am, maybe. Anyways, that's enough rambling for now. I appreciate you watching this. I hope that you got something out of it, and just, it's okay to feel however you feel, man. I still think you're cool regardless.